Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to today's Bitcoin update for Sunday, 20th of March. And what's going on with Bitcoin right now? I'm just analyzing the market a little bit and let's see what's going on. And very quickly, if you guys are interested in trading course, if you're serious about taking your trading technical analysis to the next level, I do have uh, the course for you out there. It's already 15 plus hours of contents. Now here we are with the chart. So basically, what I want to do is tell you what is going on and what I see. Okay. Previously, we made a some sort of a bull flag on the 4-hour time frame. Do you get my point here? This was like a bull flag. You broke out of it, and you're looking for this technical target. And of course, you haven't still invalidated the bull flag to actually say that, oh no, the bull flag is invalidated. Okay. So all you're doing right now, in my opinion, is going up in a waveform, right? Go up, retrace, come down, go up, retrace, come down, and until we reach this technical target right there. Okay. Now, Monday is tomorrow, and a new weekly candlestick is gonna be opened up. But before I talk about the weekly time frame, I want to talk about the 4-hour time frame here, and you can see that you have one resistance over there, and you're being resisted right over here. So basically, there could be a little bit of a issue over there, and of course, we do know for the past few days the market has been really overextended, and it's kind of a little bit shouting for retracement to the downside, but as long as you're having that bull flag here and the technical target to go to the upside, I don't think it's any dump is gonna happen anytime soon. And if there was a dump about to happen, let's say the dump does take place, I think the retracement to the downside is not gonna be like a very big retracement and go to the downside. Now, I'm gonna tell you one more thing. There are some YouTubers saying that Bitcoin is making some sort of a bearish pattern here, which is a bearish symmetrical triangle, which I don't agree with, but they're actually connecting the upper lines together like this. Do you see that? This is the lines that they're trying to cross. And if you try to remove this ascending triangle line right there, all they're saying is that you're coming down like A, B, C, D, E, and you're coming up here. You're near the this apex, which is by 7th of April, and then you go to the downside, because this is actually a continuation pattern to go to the downside. If you want to learn more about continuation patterns, you can check this trading course, and you're going to learn in detail every single thing, a lot of things, even more than just continuation pattern now. But I'm just not gonna take that. I don't think this is symmetrical triangle at all. But still, we're gonna consider that one if we try to break to the downside. To me, guys, this is just a nice looking, ascending triangle at this point of time. That's what I think. And yes, there is a small possibility though that this can actually be a symmetrical triangle like this, because let's turn on the line graph and see if they're actually true. Um, yes. I mean, though, it's always the Wells gameplay, okay? So they did give you a bearish, triangle, and they also gave you something bullish to entertain you with. So they always love to do this. They're never gonna give you one answer. Never ever. Like they're stepping up their game. They want to confuse you. But in my opinion, let's take other factors into consideration. Let's take other things into mind, and let's look at other single thing out there. Let's dive into the graph, okay? And let's check out the graph as well. So this is a coin that I was talking about previously, and you can see that the graph has actually broken out of a downtrend, and it's looking bullish now. Look at that, broken out of a downtrend after a very, very long time. And one more thing I'm going to tell you, the MACDs have actually some bullish divergence in my opinion, okay? The graph broke out. If you want to check Polkadot as well, Polkadot has broken out of a downtrend. It doesn't really make sense to me that you're going to go to the downside. You can already see that this is how Polkadot has come down to. And if I actually extend the line over there, you can see that it's a very, very clear breakout and a retest, and it's actually looking to pump to the upside, okay? So this just tells me one thing, that who's your favorite pick right now? The symmetrical triangle, which is a bearish symmetrical triangle, or a bullish ascending triangle? My pick is a bullish ascending triangle right now, because the way things are actually breaking out of, and they are actually screaming to go to the upside. So it doesn't make sense that Bitcoin starts to go to the downside. The market has already been overextended. We have extreme fear in the market. People are fearful right now. There's a lot of FUD going on with Russia and Ukraine as well. Everyone is screaming for everyone is just fearful. They don't want to buy. They don't want to buy anymore. And when you feel like that, that's actually something known as a market psychology. Again, all of this in detail is in the course. So the market psychology suggests that when people, are very fearful, because fear and greed is what actually drives the market itself. Okay, and while people are so fearful down here, that in itself actually is a bullish statement that something to go to the upside is about to happen in the future. So my take is still the upside at this point of time. But if it was to go down, I'm not going to necessarily say that it's going to be like a very big dump. But even though we have been overextended, and I think maybe tomorrow you can have a little bit of a retracement, and then you go to the upside. Okay, so maybe make this kind of weird candle that you're making right now. It hasn't even closed just yet. You have 13 hours more left to close. So the two candles you see right here is a little bit bearish, but my take is that you come a little bit down and then boom, you go to the upside. Because if you turn on the 55 EMA, you're actually above the 55 once again, but you always went above the 55, came down above the 55. Potentially you're going to roll down again. In my opinion, you're going to have a little bit of retracement, and then, but that doesn't still make sense because you did put a bull flag, and that's the technical target. It's actually hard to say right now, and I'm gonna be just a little bit silent on this issue, and we're gonna see what happens in the next coming days. Now, if we do retrace, I'm not gonna be like say that it's really bad retracement, or you should start to fear or panic sell your coins. Anything can happen though. Anything can happen. Now, what I want to talk about is the weekly time frame, because the weekly shows a lot of buying power from the buyers as well. So there's still something important that I want to highlight, and that is this month is really, really, really important for Bitcoin. And right now you have one big green candle. So I am expecting next week to have another big green candle actually to go to that technical target. Yes, you might just make a little bit retracement, then boom, shoot to the upside. Okay. Now let's dive into a different looking chart for Bitcoin right now on the FEMEX, and I want to talk about the monthly time frame and the monthly candle. So here we are with the monthly, and we have 11 more days to close. So let's say you do close near the above like 44,000. If you do in this month start to break out of that resistance and go to $48,000, that would be absolutely amazing. And from here you might potentially start to move to the upside. Otherwise you might be putting a 3 black crows and make a bear flag like this, and then boom, you continue to the downside. Then maybe that symmetrical triangle is actually true. Okay, so I'm not going to ignore that symmetrical triangle, guys, and you shouldn't also ignore the symmetrical triangle. But anyway, that's it for this update. I'm still not really in favor of the bears right now that much, and that's it for the update. I'm going to see you in the next one. I love this.